Are you looking to lower your 2025 F-150? If you are, this is a video for you. Hey guys, Ivan here with IHC Suspension, bringing you another product overview. And today, guys, we got a brand spanking new 2025 Ford F-150 Crew Cab, and this is a two-wheel drive. And we're going to be equipping it with our IHC 3.5 Ride Quality Kit, and that's exactly what I got here in front of me. Now, for some of you guys that are new to the page or just started following us, now what makes us different from the competition, guys, is that IHC manufactures custom control arms to maintain that factory ride quality. And that's what I'm going to start with what I got here up in front of me. I got all the front components and I got the rear components. Going up to the front, guys, the way you actually achieve the drop is going to be with your lower control arm. So this is a beefy lower control arm, all manufactured here in-house in Texas. And we're using a silver vein powder coat, which is great, especially for the northern states. It's going to protect it from all that snow and all those elements. Now, we are running a press-in ball joint, so you guys do not have to worry about that. It already comes pressed in. And then we also got a Zerk fitting, so you guys can go ahead and do your proper maintenance. One of the biggest things that we have improved, guys, on these lower control arms are going to be your lower control arm bushings. We're running an OEM size lower control arm bushing, which is going to give you great impact resistance to give you that smooth ride. Now, also, we got a thick inner sleeve. For some of you guys that give it a little bit more, what we say ugga-duggas, it's not going to crush that inner sleeve. So you guys are protected on that. Great design, guys. Now, for two-wheel drive models, you can lower up to 4 inches. And then we have a spacer, which sits underneath your strut, which will get you to a 3-inch drop. Now, this is only for the two-wheel drive models. That's a great feature for some of you guys that are maybe a little bit undecided between a 4 or a 3-inch drop in the front. Totally flexible with the IHC control arms. Now, it is standard with your upper control arm. Now, that's very important, guys. There's a lot of stuff out there in the market that you got to go out there and purchase some additional components. So we make sure you guys are getting everything you need to make sure your vehicle aligns perfect and it drives nice and straight. So standard upper control arm, guys. Now, we are using a bolt-in ball joint, which is very easy. You got 4 pieces of hardware, bolt in your upper control arm, fully serviceable as well. We got our Zerk fitting here, so you guys can do your maintenance. And we got our Zerk fittings on our upper control arms. Now, we went ahead and went with 90-degree Zerk fitting, so it's much easier to access, so you guys can do your PMs on these pickup trucks. Now, that's going to help you guys to make sure y'all don't have any noises, any kind of whatsoever up in the front. You want to go ahead and install this and get over to the alignment shop so you guys are good to go. Now, that pretty much sums up the front. Now, moving on to the rear, guys. You guys hear me say it all the time. Very straightforward. So what I got here in front of me, guys, this is a flip kit, traditional flip kit. So we have our saddles. These are the ones that are going to give you the correct pinion angle. Now, we're using 1/4 inch, right, to make sure it's nice and beefy, make sure this stuff ain't bending on you guys. I know this is very important for those guys that are pushing some serious horsepower. We have our top plate, and then we have our bottom plates. Now, in this particular kit, and I'm going to mention it because I know there's some guys that may be thinking is like, hey, does it come with U-bolts? Now, two-wheel drive application, guys, you can reuse your OEM U-bolts, which is great because it saves you a little bit of money. For the four-wheel drive, you do need new U-bolts. And the reason being, guys, is between two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, we have different length U-bolts on the stock truck. Two-wheel drive, those work on this lowering kit. Four-wheel drive, you get some new ones. And then moving on to our IHC drop shocks, using nitrogen-charged shocks. They work very well. And one of the things, guys, that's also going to set us apart from the competition for this particular crew cab is going to be your front lift hanger. These are very beefy front lift hangers, guys. This is also all 1/4 inch. While we were designing this, we talked to a lot of our customers out that are currently doing these installs, and they said, hey, if y'all can design a front lift hanger that's beefier, that doesn't move. And that's what we achieve here, guys. So y'all can see, if anybody is running a front lift hanger, I recommend you to go look at that one and compare it to what I'm holding here in my hand. So it's very beefy. This is all 1/4 inch thickness, and it's designed to make sure it doesn't move on you or pivot, especially when you're pushing some serious horsepower. So they are directional, guys. We got a driver and passenger. What's installed, it's great. It gives the truck the correct stance. Make sure it's not lowering more than what it's supposed to. And most importantly, guys, to make sure that that rear differential ain't shifting on you guys. And you can achieve that with what I got here in front of me. So that pretty much sums up the complete lowering kit, guys. Now we're going to go ahead and continue, get this truck up on the lift, get the lowering kit installed. So you guys stay tuned for that. So we got the truck up on the lift, guys, and we have the complete 3.5 lowering kit already installed. As you guys saw on the table, the way we lower these trucks on the front will be with custom control arms. And what I got here in front of me is the actual lowering kit already installed. So remember, the way we achieve the drop will be with our lower control arm. Now this truck is a 2-wheel drive, so you achieve a 4-inch drop, and we have our lower strut spacer, which you'll slide in underneath your strut, which will set you at a 3. Now we have a standard upper control arm to make sure you guys can do your alignment. Absolutely no slotting the lower frame pockets, so you guys can get that alignment on the money and you guys are ready to go. You can see we got a silver vein powder coat, which is protected for the elements. I know that's very important for the northern states. And then we also have our Zerk fitting, so you guys can do your maintenance on your ball joints and your bushing. And one of the highlights for these newer 25 models, guys, remember, it's going to be that lower control arm polyurethane bushing. We're in a big OEM size bushing to make sure we minimize noises and you guys get that ride quality. So with that being said, guys, let's go and continue with the rear. Continuing to the back end, guys, we got it all finished up. Now remember, we're achieving a 5-inch drop, and the way we do that would be with our flip kit. Now you guys hear me say it all the time, it is very straightforward. On your OEM trucks, you have your leaf springs which sit on top of your differential. So with the flip kit, what we're doing is flipping your leaf springs to the bottom and securing it with that flip kit, which consists of our saddle, which is the one that will give you the correct pinion angle. We have our bottom plate, and remember, this is a 2-wheel drive, so we will reuse our OEM U-bolts. Now to get the correct height, that's where your front lift hanger comes in. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the video, we get a lot of requests from dealers out there that were saying, hey, the front hangers that are currently out in the market are shifting a little bit too much, we're getting some noises, and that's why our engineering team really over-engineered this front lift hanger to prevent that. And for you guys that are pushing serious horsepower, this will not move on you. Now, we have our correct length drop shocks, so you guys don't require any shock extenders. And then one of the great add-ons on these F-150 kits, guys, are going to be these helper bag kits. So these helper bag kits, guys, designed for 3 main reasons. It's going to help you from bottoming out. It's going to help you for payload weight on the bed, right? And it's going to help you for towing. Now, it is 100% bolt-on. There's absolutely no cutting, welding, or drilling required. We're running an IHC bag, which is rated for 1,500 pounds. So we got 2 of them, which is 3,000 pounds for payload. And it's also rated for 115 PSI. Now, that's one of the big questions we get asked all the time. Now, it is a manual setup, so you do have 1/4-inch air lines, which you will run to a shredder valve. And I'll show you exactly where we routed this one to the license plate, which is going to make it very easy, accessible whenever you do load your truck. So with that being said, guys, we're going to go ahead and get the wheels on, get the alignment knocked out, and then we're going to show you guys that final stance. Here you have it, guys. This is a finished product IHC 3.5 ride quality kit. Now, as you guys can see, we complemented it real nice with some 22-inch billet specialty wheels, and it's wrapped on a 305/45 on the 22s. Personally, guys, I just finished driving this truck. It drives amazing. This is what I consider perfect daily driver ride. Now, not also did we give it an awesome aggressive stance, we got the wheels to complement it, and the best part, guys, is we also did that IHC helper bag kit, which if you ever find yourself needing a haul or tow with the truck, you absolutely can. Now, I just want to show you guys exactly where we put that shredder valve. So if you follow me, show you exactly where we did that. So like I mentioned, this truck is brand spanking new, guys, so it still has paper plates. Of course, once we do the license plate, this will get removed. But if you guys can see right here, we got the shredder valve. So whenever you find yourself load it up on the back end, and you need to, if you load it up and the truck squats, 3-4 inches, you just pump some air about 60 psi, and they'll get you nice and leveled, and you guys are good to go. Now, if you guys are interested in this particular lower kit, guys, remember, all our sales rep are truck enthusiasts just like yourselves. So we live, breathe, and eat trucks, guys, every day. If you guys have questions, don't hesitate. Shoot those DMs. We'll be more than glad to help you out, or just simply pick up the phone, give us a call, and we'll be here to help you. Again, guys, just thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned for the next.